That's a very good question. That in public schools, you have teachings which are against morality, like homosexuality, about abortion, and various sexual things, etc. Do we in Islam have certain schools, since the government gives permission that you can have Islamic schools, have we made an effort? Brother, regarding the first part of the question, that all these immoral teaching comes when there is co-education, mode of co-education. I'll first deal with that and then the second part of the question. There was a survey done in UK, in the schools, and when they asked the teachers of the school, they said that students in unisex schools, they concentrated much better than students in the co-ed school. Because in co-ed school, the students, they spend more time in trying to impress the opposite sex than on paying attention to what was taught by the teachers. Same out here in America. According to New York Times, as well as the Time magazine, it said that 25% of the women going to university, they are raped. And it says that in American school, the children learn more about sex than what is taught to them by the teachers. And recently, I read in several papers, not once, at least 5 times in my short stay, I learned that there was most of the male student, they try and harass the female student. And when the female student takes an objection, no one hears them. And yesterday I just read in the papers, I don't know which paper it was, it had come on the front page, that once a young girl, she was molested by a student, 14 years old student. When she complained and the principal gave a warning to the student that if you do it again, you will be rusticated. He again repeated the act. When the principal rusticated that young boy of 14 years, the board of school, they took objection that you cannot rusticate a student. Imagine, he molests a girl and the education board supports him. I do agree with you that the society is going down. It's becoming immoral. Therefore, in Islam, we do not encourage intermingling of sexes. Intermingling of sexes is haram, it's forbidden, and we encourage the students that preferably go in unisex schools. If you go to unisex schools, but natural, this immorality will become less. Regarding the second part of the question, that since the government gives permission that you can have homeschool, etc., are we making any effort out here? I'm not very well aware of America, but I do know in several parts of the world that there are Islamic schools. And we see to it that there's a striking balance, alhamdulillah, that besides teaching them the normal curriculum of the government, what should be taught, I'm talking about the moral things, not the immoral things. The moral things, history, geography, science, etc. Besides that, we even teach our moral values of the Quran and the authentic hadith. Now, instead of the class being maybe from 9 to 3, it's from 9 to 5, 2 hours additional. So that this 2 hours additional knowledge of the Quran and the Sahih hadith. Or instead of 5 days a week, the Islamic schools run for 6 days a week. There are several in the world, in South Africa, in London, and I believe there are a few also in the States, in Chicago, in Atlanta, and surely there will be in New York also. I don't know about them, but there will be. Besides that, we also have weekend schools, that if we can't give them the Islamic knowledge, Islamic moral teachings, in the public school, they go to weekend school, which is on Saturdays and Sundays, or only on Sunday or only on Saturdays, where they get the moral values, so that they at least remain on the true path.